Hi, chat. Hi, guys. Hello. Going live at 1 p.m. Never heard of her. Never heard of her. Hi, chat. How we doing today? How we doing, everybody? Who was first? Goggy not found. Hello, you were first. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Turtle, Danica, Ash, Gamer, Kanoko, Noah, and others. Welcome in, guys. I don't have a plan for today's stream. I didn't even change the stream title from the last time I went live because I figured if I can't figure out something for us to do, then I'll just play on the BCG SMP. I don't want to play on the BCG SMP today, but I'm loading it up anyways because I'm assuming that I won't want to do anything else. Chat, I don't have a stream plan for today. I've never just like hit the button, but I was like, you know what? I'll just hit the button and see what happens. So that's quite literally what we're doing today. I was like, you know what? Let me just hit the button. We'll see what happens. Fire burning in her eyes. But if this turns into a just chatting stream, you know what? It just might. We shall see. Y'all, I'm eating a burrito. Just saying, burrito's kind of fire. Ollie wanted to play Overwatch today. So Ollie last night was like, surely we play an Overwatch stream. And I was like, honestly, I'd rather run my foot over than stream Overwatch. Also because I feel like I don't play better when people are watching. Most games, I don't play better if people are watching me. Like, I play most games really well off stream, but the minute I'm on stream, there's no point, right? And I was like, I think I'd literally rather like eat a fucking toenail than stream Overwatch. And Ollie was like, no, surely. And I was like, fine, we'll do it at 1. Ollie went live at 11 and was like, judging your guys is interesting, whatever the fuck. And I was like, oh, then I guess he forgot about Overwatch. And then I was like, he forgot about Overwatch, which means I don't have to stream Overwatch today. That's part of the reason I went live so late. This love has taken its toll. Oh my God, chat. I have something to show you. I don't think I ever showed you guys this because I got COVID. The entire time I had COVID, it was during the strike, and also I had COVID, so I didn't go live. But I went to Five Below. Definitely an interesting experience. I love going to Five Below, by the way. Like, I go a lot. But did you know Five Below sells instruments? So I bought a drum set and I bought a triangle. They're on the floor. They're not set up, but I can set them up really quick. I don't know if I ever actually showed you. I know I showed other people's streams, but I didn't actually show you guys, which is weird because I don't know why. Like, why wouldn't I? Wanting to do this, love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. You ready for this shit? Sorry for your ears. So sorry for your ears. I also have a drum set, but it's on the floor. That's it. I have a drum set. It's on the floor. This love has taken its toll. Wait, chat. Do we want to play BCG or do we want to play Wizard 101? Musician in the making, for real. Yeah, it's not like I play any other instruments. Oh, or sing. Oh. I'm 98% new here. What's the 2%? Like the milk? Like the milk? This love has... Sorry if you heard me swallow. That's awkward. Do we want to play Wizard 101, chat? Or do we want to play BCG SMP? Because I feel like Wizard 101 could low-key be calling my name. Dare I say. Chat, dare I say. Also, y'all, I just want y'all to know, I kept this to myself just now, but my Twitch broke for a second, and it said that there were 10 of you here. And I was so hurt. I was like, wow, I'm really in my flop era. I literally was like, wow, I really fell off. Like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, not that 10 of you is a lot, but I was like, wow. I was like, I fell off. I fell off. I have lurked but never chatted. That's not new. You're just a lurker. I'm gonna take a bite of my burrito. Oh, my mom. Oh, Paul. Oh. Okay. Grandma. Go vote on Paul. I have a really funny stream idea, chat, but I can't do it yet. I'll explain in a second. I'm chewing. Okay, we'll do Wizard. It looks like Wizard's winning. Okay, anyways. Oh, chat, the ad break is about to start. I'm so sorry if you're not subbed to me because you are about to get an ad break. My sincerest apologies. There's nothing I can do about it. Let me know when you guys are back from the ad break. But, chat, guess what? I have like a really funny stream idea, which I think would be really funny. I can't do it right now. The only reason I would say that I can't do it right now is because last week I did that tier listing stream where I called creators, and I can't call creators 2 weeks in a row. That's going to make me sound like a fucking fan. But I think it'd be really funny if I call creators, and if they pick up, I just say nothing and see how long it takes for them to hang up. I don't know why. It came to me in a dream like 3 or 4 days ago, and I was like, that's funny. There was no reason behind it other than, that's funny. Quite literally, I was like, oh, it'd be funny. Hold on, what's FG Moo doing right now? Hold on, I'm calling FG Moo. Surely Moo wants to play with me. Surely. Hey, what are you doing right now? I'm live.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing right now? I'm live.
Why? What
are you available? Are you free and available and willing and you want to like hang out because like you're my friend? Or are you lame?
I mean, we're not really friends. Like, it's kind of just for content. So.
Yeah, but I'm live, so like it like I'm making content right now. Like no, like we're friends right now.
Okay. Well, but like I'm not live, and like I kind of plans. It depends. Wait, do like a 6-hour stream. Do like a 6-hour stream. Do
what
it.
What the fuck? Why? No. Do you want me to be happy?
Bro, I did like a 10-hour stream yesterday, and I was thriving. Do a 6-hour stream.
No.
Well, what are you doing later?
But like it's about what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but like I have plans.
But like you can move them. You can.
I don't know if I can move them.
Why not? You are like the busiest. You are so busy for someone who lives in Ohio. I don't understand. You live in Ohio. How are you busy?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. To be fair, it's like a rare thing, but whenever I'm busy, that's the day that everyone's like, oh my god, let's do something. Why don't you want to play
Wizard 101 with me?
I do want to play Wizard 101 with you, but I have plans, but we can play Wizard 101 later.
Fuck the plans!
Okay, so then you hate my sister? Here, I'll even put her on the phone. Wait, you didn't say you hate her.
No. I love your sister. It's literally her birthday. Like, happy birthday. No, it's literally... No, it's literally her birthday. Like, happy birthday. I love your sister.
Well, no, you hate her.
No, I really don't. No, I hope she has an aunt. No.
Your plans. So no. You just said, yeah.
Well, listen, ditch your plan, but it's for content, you know? Like, it's work affiliated, you know? Like, it's like...
You're right. I do see that.
Uh-huh.
But we can continue our friendship later.
Text me when you're home, I guess. There's interesting things to do in Ohio, ? Right?
No, we just drive around, or I don't leave my apartment and I stream for like 11 hours a day.
That sounds lively.
No, I have a really good time. It's a really playtime. Yeah.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So I guess we'll continue our friendship later.
Whatever. It's fine.
Whatever.
No, it's fine. Like, I don't even care. Bye. They're like, it's fine. Like, I don't even care. Like, no. I didn't want to play Wizard. I wanted to play Wizard by myself, you know? I wanted to play all by my lonesome. No, it's fine, guys. What do I caption my stream? Oh my God, that's literally my fucking password, you asshole. Unless I'm in caps, that would be awkward. No, I'm not. Okay. Ad. You know what to do when people complain about the ads, you guys. I will get really upset if you don't. If you are a regular. Thank you. Chat, I get very upset when people complain about ads. I get unreasonably mad when people complain about ads. I think because you know what? I get reasonably mad. It's reasonably mad because I feel like 80% of my streams, I cancel the ad breaks and that's how I get money. The ad breaks are how I get money, and I cancel them 80% of the time so that people don't complain to me and people don't sub to me. People don't sub to me and people complain about the ads, and I skip them 80% of the time. So you know what? I don't feel bad about being mad. I actually don't feel bad. Wizard 101, Wizard 101 is back, baby. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Guys, I figured out what we're doing on stream. I figured it out. I'm gonna take another bite of my burrito. Can you guys hear the music? I had to turn on the music when I called Moo because I literally couldn't hear a word she was saying because she was mobile, but I turned it back up. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the woods. Just got an ad about crashing. Chat, did I tell you guys about the guy who rear-ended me on the freeway the other day? Have I told you that story yet? I know I was waiting to tell it to you on stream, but I don't think I actually told you guys. What? Okay. So, you guys know how I'm very prideful in the way that I drive. I'm very prideful in the way that I've never hit anybody or anything. I've never been hit by anybody or anything. I've never gotten any tickets. I've never, like, you know, like for someone who lives in California, like I've got a pretty solid like record, you know? I have one parking ticket because I was 5 minutes late to my parking spot and I watched the guy give me that ticket while I was crossing the street to get to my car, right? That's about the extent, right? So POV, I'm driving on the freeway. I'm going to go meet up with some friends. Now, if you don't know how LA traffic is, you're going to be in traffic depending, if you go late enough in the day, like around like 3, 4, you're going to be stuck in like the before of rush hour traffic. I don't know what it's called. It's not exactly rush hour traffic, but it's still traffic. So we're sat, maybe we've been not moving, like red zone, like on the GPS, like red, not moving for about maybe 20, not 20. I meant to say 12 and I said 20, like 12 minutes, right? We're not moving 12 minutes. I go down, I reach down. I had just came out of work. So I had a hazelnut shaken espresso. I'm going through a phase. I love hazelnut shaken espressos because I love hazelnut. Anyways, I had made it for myself and I was like, oh, I know this is about to be bomb. I've got a rep for making really bomb drinks. Anyway, I go to take a sip. I'm living my best life. I'm pretty sure I was listening to Pitbull. I'm pretty sure because I was playing really hype music and usually that's my Pitbull playlist. Anyway, I drink my drink. I look back up. Keep in mind, we still haven't moved and my car goes boom. And I'm sat there and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was like, I didn't take my foot off the brake. I was like, did I hit the car in front of me? And I was actually shitting myself because if I do hit a car, I don't have the money. Like, I don't have that money. Like, there's a reason I don't get in accidents. It's because I can't afford to. And my heart skips a beat and I look behind me and there's this guy in a white Toyota Prius who looks absolutely petrified because he just rear-ended me. So I look at him. And I know he's staring at me, so I go like this, like, cause he's looking at me from my back windshield. So I go like this, as in let's pull over. We're in the second lane from the right. So there's another lane. There's a semi truck just right there to the right of us. So I turn on my blinker. I wait for the semi truck to pass. I think he was nervous cause he kind of speeds up almost into the semi truck, but he didn't. He pulls over. I make my way. I pull over in front of him, right? Now, me being the people pleaser that I am, I don't even think I'm a nice person. I just think I'm a people pleaser. I think it's the customer service mixed with the fact that I just want everyone to be happy. You know, I get out the car and even though he hit me, with his car. I got out my car and went, oh my God, are you okay? He hit me. He hit me and I went, oh my God, are you okay? I would like to clarify. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Hello, how is it going? Oh, you know. Anyway, keep in mind, this is 2 days after. Do you guys remember how I tweeted about how I had a flat tire? This is 2 days after I got my tire fixed. Literally a 48-hour period, by the way. So I get out my car and I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. I get his insurance. I get his ID. I get all that info because, oh, face reveal, because that's what they tell you to do. Right? That's what they tell you to do. And one thing about me is I follow instructions when told to do. So I got his insurance. I did my part. He got a picture of mine and hold on. And he walks up to my car and keep in mind, it wasn't like fuck, why is my camera just not wanting to focus? It wasn't anything. Oh my God. Oh. There we go. It wasn't anything major in the sense that like, oh, I'd have to get my car fixed. It was like a scratch that'll like buff out, you know? But he walks up to my car. POV, my arm is my car. He goes, it'll buff out. And I look at him and I was like, yeah? like in disbelief that like, why is he touching my car? Oh, my camera's delayed with my mouth. Bah. I'm just gonna act like I don't see it. It's gonna bother me, but hold on. Actually, let's... Hold on. Okay. No, it's still bad. I don't care today. I've decided I don't care. Anyways, so he goes, it'll buff out. And I go, yeah, I mean, you're right. But like, what the fuck? Oh my God, I forgot. I'm missing a key part. Before this, when he first gets out the car, he goes, I'm so sorry, my foot slipped. We hadn't been moving for like 12 minutes. How does your foot slip? I called... Did you guys hear that or am I crazy? You have got to get to the best part. I'm getting there. He goes, my foot slipped. I ended up calling my dad and my dad was like, that's bullshit. He was on his phone. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, I know he was. But, he basically was like, I'm so sorry, my foot slipped. Motherfucker, we weren't moving for the last 12 minutes. Why was your foot on the gas? And like, you know, when you're like inching forward because traffic's moving, but it's not like really moving, all you're doing is letting go of the brake. And he was going too, like his foot was on the gas when he hit my car. Like he was going too fast for it to have been like, oh, my foot slipped off the brake. Like he was going too fast for it to have been that. Like his foot was on the gas, not the brake. Why? I don't know. But bro has zero clutch control. It was a Prius, and in America we don't really even have, we're all automatic here, so it was an automatic car. But he goes like, oh, my foot slipped. Anyways, we get to the good part. I get all this stuff, yada yada yada. It's not that bad, so I'm like, oh, it's fine, whatever. I'm going to get back in my car. The guy's already in his car. Keep in mind, I am shaking. I am literally like it was really bad because what happened was I was driving to hang out with my friends. I got there and I was still shaking. And I told my friend, I was like, I'm so sorry I'm late. A car hit me. Like literally. Actually, no. The first thing I did before talking to anybody else was message Amy going, a car hit me, with no other context, by the way, because I was so panicked. I was so panicked that I couldn't give Amy any other context. Thankfully, Amy knew that I was driving because Amy has my Life 360 on and Amy can see like where I was. Amy saw that I was on the freeway, I'm pretty sure. But Amy was like you or your car? And I was like, oh, my car. But after I texted Amy, I called my dad and then I texted my friends that I was on my way. But anyways, I'm getting in my car. The guy's already in his car. And he goes, his window's open. You have really nice teeth, by the way. No, mames, no. He goes, you have really nice teeth, by the way. He was born in 1995. He's a decade older than me. He's 12 years older than me. 1995? 2003? No, that math is wrong. He's almost a decade older than me. Sir? Sir. Yeah, I know. Not even nice smile, just nice teeth. Just straight up nice teeth. Not nice smile. No. Yeah, those bones that are growing out your gums, girl, they're really nice. Sorry. Why was he looking? I don't. Thanks. I grew them myself. Like, what did you like? What? Ooh, what? Keep in mind, this is 2 days. 2 days after I got my flat tire fixed. Your mouth rock's looking kind of shiny today, baby girl. I called my brother yesterday, right? Because I like to catch up with him. My brother doesn't live with us because he's older. And so I called him. I told him what happened, and he goes, "You should have said your back was hurting." I was like, "No." I'm a mom. This burrito's really good, but it's getting really cold. I think I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll finish eating it later. Weirdly specific. Why? I know. Oh my God. You know what happened to me at work yesterday too? Oh my God. Yesterday, I clock in at 10 a.m. I'm working at 10 to 6, right? I clock in. First customer I take. Let me finish chewing. Don't put foil in the microwave. Why on earth would I put foil in the microwave? Why on God's green earth at the age of 20 years old would I put foil in the microwave? No, but I walk into work. I'm up front warming. The way my Starbucks works is we have one person up front warming, we have one person hot bar, one person cold bar, one person DTO DTR. Okay? DTO DTR is drive-through. I'm up front warming because I just got there. It's 10 a.m. I go, "Hi, sir. What can I get started for you?" My customer service is usually like top tier, by the way. Like I'm smiling, you know, like I look happy, alive, want to be there. He's about my dad's. No, he's a little bit younger than my dad's. He's probably like 60. He goes, "Oh, nothing. I just want to see your gorgeous smile." And I went, "What else can I get for you?" Like fully, "Okay, what else can I get for you?" Like there was a complete like POV. This is me. "Hi, sir. How are you? What can I get started for you today?" "You're gorgeous, huh?" "Okay. What else can I get for you?" And my poker face is so fucking chat. Eventually we'll play Wizard 101. This is my last month at my job after working there for 3 years. Let's talk about some insane customer stories that I have. I've been waiting to unpack this till after I'm done working at Starbucks. But we're unpacking this now. I can't say all of them, but you know. This was free from my job. I did not pay for this. I would not pay for Starbucks. Boycott Starbucks. Anyways, so I remember one time when I was new. I got hired at 17. I'm 20 now, okay? I remember I was mopping the lobby because at the end of the night, I always close. When I was hired by, I now have a new manager, but when I was hired, I was told that I was hired to be a closer. So I've always closed. Now I work a couple like mid/mornings, but I refuse to be in any time before like 11 a.m., right? Anyways, it was maybe like 7 p.m. I'm sweeping, I'm mopping the lobby, and I used to wear these non-slip docks. The old manager used to be a lot stricter about whether or not we were wearing non-slips. Now I just wear black Air Forces because non-slips are like a suggestion, but as long as they're like leather and they cover your toes, right? I don't really wear those docks for work anymore. I wear them more for like parties and like going out and stuff. But I'm wearing the docks, and I want you to know I wear a size 10 woman's shoe, which usually doesn't look that big on me, but docks are like big clunky boots, right? Like the work docks are like big clunky boots. So they look a bit bigger because they're like they're like huge shoes, right? I'm mopping and this grown ass man, probably like late 40s, early 50s type beat. I'm mopping. I have an AirPod in also, which you're not allowed to do, but like, what I used to do for work when I was new is I used to wear a bucket hat. And then I would have like these little pieces pulled out over my ears so you couldn't see that I was wearing AirPods, you know? So I had one AirPod in my ear. I'm going to sneeze. Okay, anyways. So I'm sweeping, I'm mopping, and I hear, "Damn!" And I didn't know he was talking to me. So I kept sweeping and mopping. And again, like he really wanted my attention. He really wanted to tell me this. He went, "Damn!" And I look up and I was like, "Sir?" Keep in mind at 17, I was a different type of worker than I was now. I feel like now, well, obviously now I'm management, so it's a bit different, but I am more like less easy to walk over. Like if you are causing problems, I will make it known. You know, for context, I work in a very high incident store, as in I've had to call the cops multiple times, like security multiple times, yell at people multiple times, kick people out multiple times, right? The two things that I deal with the most in my job are men hitting on me and calling the cops. Those are like the two things I've always done most since getting hired at Starbucks. And I remember I'm sweeping, I'm mopping. He goes, damn, says it twice so that I look at him. I look up at him and he goes, you got some real big feet for a woman. And I looked at him and I went, sir, what? And he just goes, I've just never seen a pretty woman with such big feet. God damn. And I look at him and I look back up. I'm 17. And I went, sir, I'm a minor. I still pull the minor card. My face has not changed since I was like 14, right? So if I'm not wearing makeup, I will pull the minor card. Or like, chat, one time. This is when I was newer. Like I said, I was a bit more nicer, a little bit more soft-spoken when I was newer. I had maybe been at my job for like 3-4 months, and I'm working the drive-thru. And this is back when masks were mandatory because I got hired in the middle of the pandemic, right? I remember I had just done box braids on myself. For some reason, when I am wearing a protective style, whether it's my locks, whether it's my braids, customers are more inclined to call me pretty. And still 17, still a minor. Taking this order, like, hi, your total's gonna be da 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 da. He tells, I don't even remember the joke. I just remember he told a joke and I went, customer service laugh, you know? And he goes, I kid you not. Just so you can set the scene, because I'm in the drive-thru. He goes, I would have loved to see that beautiful smile underneath the mask. How about I take you out to dinner sometime? That's not even the worst part. 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 I go, keep in mind, I'm 17. I'm almost 18. So I went, sir, I'm 15. And he goes, oh, I mean, that doesn't matter. Thoughts? Thoughts? Jail. Yep. Yep. Actually, I think at my job I got hit on more as a minor than I do now. Yep. Yep. The shock on my face. Bro pulled the age doesn't matter card. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any ones that were recent. Chat, when I do leave my job, because I will have to be streaming full time for like streaming will be my main form of income. So best believe I will be live probably every single day after I leave my job because it's like my main source of income. But I'm going to probably do a stream where I just tell you guys work stories. I genuinely think you guys would go insane. Like I've told like Amy and Moonsy and just everyone like all of my like past work stories, and all of them are like, what? Like, no way that happened. Like, what? You know? So just imagine the stories I have to tell. The better reason to boycott Starbucks creeps buy from them. Real. Like I said, this was free. I made this for myself. I boycott Starbucks, I promise. I'm like, just a heads up. I feel like every time I have to take a sip, I have to be like, I work there. This was free. I wouldn't buy there on my day off. Like, I'm like, I don't know why. Or like, oh my God. I can't tell that story yet because I love my job. I'm like, what stories can I tell that wouldn't affect me in a negative way because I have work tomorrow? I'm like, what else can I tell? I don't know. What other, I don't know. Do they watch the stream though? No, but like, what if some of my coworkers do follow my Twitch. it's really funny. I love my coworkers, by the way. Part of the reason, how do your parents feel about the full-time content creation? They support it because I am very open about my plans for myself financially and my plans for life. I'm very open with my whole family about how much I make, what I do with the money that I make, how much I save. Like I'm very open and honest. So if I was struggling, like they know I would get a job. Like they know if I was struggling, I would get a job again. I am scared. The reason I'm scared. So chat, like I said, my coworkers know that I do content, but I was okay with that because when they started finding out, they were so unbelievably supportive in the sense that, I've been working at my store since I was 17, meaning I became an adult. I graduated high school, got my first car, like all of my firsts were while working at that store. And a lot of those people I consider the ones that are my age, I consider my really good friends. And we hang out all the time. Even the ones that aren't my age, sometimes we still hang out. Like these are people that I have spent almost every single day with for the last like 3 years, So the fact that I am leaving, and I was talking to my manager about this actually. She was like, "Are you excited?" And I was like, "Excited, yes, but honestly, I'm kind of terrified." And she was like, "I don't blame you." And I was like, "I can't say like I'm going to miss the stress." Because my boss is always telling me how bad my anxiety is. I was like, I can't say I won't miss the stress, but I'm going to miss the fact that, I grew up here kind of like, yeah, it's weird. My coworkers are like some of my best friends, right? Now, when my coworkers found out that I was a content creator, I was way smaller. I'm talking 20K on Twitch. There was a point, I don't know if anyone watched me back in 2021 when I was in college or like when I first started college. If you weren't watching me back then, which most of you probably weren't, I almost quit content creation because I was juggling full-time college with like 30 hours of a week at Starbucks when I wasn't even on management team yet, in addition to streaming. And in reality, I was streaming once or twice a week, and that's because of Bear SMP. And even then, I was barely in VC. If I did join the Discord VCs to hang out with my friends, I was driving and they'd be on my like iPad in the corner of my car. And that was it. Like I was never home. I wasn't sleeping. I was sleeping in the parking lot of school. Like I was sleeping in the parking lot at school. I would sleep in the parking lot at Target. I ditched class to go sleep in the parking lot. Like it wasn't fun, right? That was like the vibe when they all found out that I was a content creator, right? Or I was falling asleep in like the back room, the break room. I was falling asleep back there too. It was very difficult. And when they all found out, I was maybe 20K, but I was also in the process of quitting content. Obviously I didn't. But when people were finding out, I obviously wasn't telling people because I had intended on leaving. So when everyone started finding out, I was like, you can't watch my TikToks. And I would go out of my way to block people. People that I went to high school with, because I started my senior year, a lot of people didn't know that I was doing content because I blocked most people that I went to school with that I knew. Obviously, it was kind of difficult to block everybody because I had a lot of friends. Not in a bragging way, I just had a lot of friends. It was hard to block everyone. Eventually, people found out. People also have alt accounts. And even though you put, like, don't recommend to people I know, it'll still be like, this person's on your contacts, which is so stupid. But anyways, they were all super, super nice about it, actually. They all just had a lot of questions for me, like, oh my God, I swear I wasn't, like, intending to, but I saw one of your TikToks on my For You page, like that. And even now, like, my coworkers, when I got back from the UK, they were like, oh my God, you look like you had so much fun. I saw all of your TikToks. Like they were like so excited to talk to me about it. They were like, oh my God, I saw your TikToks. How was this? How was that? How was this? How was that? And they were like, oh my God, like that cooking stream you did with Amesy and Gucky that was my coworker, Aaron. My coworker, Aaron, loves Amy, and Amy knows all of my coworkers' names because I talk about my coworkers to Amy. One time I brought Amy, Gucky, and Ran into my store, and Aaron was like, like it was really funny. My coworker, Aaron, oh my God, I love him. He's great. I remember one time I brought in Amy, Gucky, and Ran to my store, and Aaron was like, oh my God, it's you three. Like he was more excited than I was that they were visiting me. No, but he was like, oh my God, I watched your cooking stream, even though I know you told me not to, but I had to. Like, you look like you were just having so much fun. Like they're all super nice about it, basically. And they all support the fact that I'm quitting. Actually, everyone's like, get out of here. But yeah, it's really bittersweet because the job itself is so stressful, but I'm leaving behind people that I've spent a lot of time with. And they know so much about me and I know so much about them. But I'm sure, I accidentally opened my own stream. Oh no, that was awful. But yeah, I'm excited for a new chapter almost as much as I am anxious, because living in California, the cost of living at all. Oh, I got disconnected from Wizard 101 for inactivity. I gotta re-log in. It's so funny because I'm saying that I'm playing Wizard 101. This is just a fucking yap sesh. But you know what? It's a long overdue yap sesh, because chat, when do we ever sit down and have a yap sesh? Once again, this was free. I made this. Just in case, chat. Just in case. A deserved yap. I love talking. Chat, I don't know why. I like so badly want to be like the type of streamer who can do like just chatting and just sit and talk to you guys. But for some reason, I don't know why, I feel like my just chatting streams are so boring. And that's why I feel like I always have to be playing a game, which is why I'm in the Wizard 101 category right now, not playing Wizard 101. I don't know why. Every time I'm like, oh, I could go live and I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, I could do just chatting. And I'm like, no, who's going to click into that? It's a mindset that I have. It's just a bad mindset that I have where I'm like, oh, if I'm not playing Minecraft, nobody's going to watch. It's such a bad mindset that I need to get out of, because I do want to be a variety streamer where I can do like just chatting and other games. But I'm like, oh my God, it's not Minecraft. I don't know why. It stresses me out. It stresses me out when I don't have school. That's why I'm like, when I am no longer working at Starbucks, my streams are going to be so much later in the day. So I'm so sorry in advance if you're British. Because 4 p.m. for me is midnight for you guys. So if you are British, I am so sorry. I'm probably going to start going live in about, when I quit Starbucks. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, British people. British people, hear me out. British people, hear me out. It's not going to be that late. It's not. No. British people. Chat. The British. Oh, shit. Chat, hold on. No, I'm not going live at midnight your time. I'm saying, Quiet Coyote. That's not Quiet Coyote. Quiet Coyote. I'm not saying I'm going live at midnight your time. I'm probably going to be going live around 10 your time, 10 p.m. Because the reason that I wake up at the ass crack of dawn to go live in a really shit mood is because I always go to work at 2 p.m. No, not 8 p.m. your time. Sorry, I can't do math. 6 p.m. Wait. Midnight is 4. 8 is 2. 7 p.m. No, 7. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Final answer. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. because that's noon. 8 p.m. Sorry. Girl mathing. I was doing the math in my head. But the reason is, the reason that I wake up at the ass crack of dawn at my time to go live at 11 in the morning is because I have work at 2. But what I've noticed I've done some experimenting from me going live at this time versus me going live in the morning for the British people. When I go live in the morning, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm usually, when I first start stream, in a really shit mood and I'm faking it. Most of the time, I feel like the people who regularly watch me or just watch my content in general outside of streaming, you can tell that I'm tired and that I'm in a shitty mood and that I'm trying to hide it. You can tell. Versus me going live right now, I've been awake for a couple hours, I've had lunch, I've eaten, like I've slept, like I woke up at a normal time, like I feel fine. You know what I mean? Like I feel fine. Obviously, it'll take some experimenting. I'm going to have to see what time zones work for everybody because I know my audience is predominantly British, unfortunately. I'm kidding. But yeah, I will pick a time zone that works for everybody. Maybe what I can do is like, because I'm probably going to be live most days, what I can do is like 4 days out of the week, 4 days out of the week, I'll do a stream that matches with PST. And then like 2 or 3 days out of the week, I'll do like a stream that works for the British people. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll do like a stream later in the day, if that makes sense. Like I'll do like a couple streams later in the day, and then I'll do like 3 streams that are like earlier in the day. You know what I mean? But I have to remind you guys, I am moving. Smidge, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. What'd you guys do? What'd you get up to? Hi guys, I'm Michela. We're talking about my future plans for content because I'm leaving my job soon and I'll have time to be a full-time content creator. Unfortunately, girl, I will eat your kids when you have them. Fucking what? Fucking what now? I'm not having kids, first of all. Or at least I don't think so. I've told everybody in my family that, and they're all like, oh, it'll change. I'm not having no goddamn kid. I'm not having no goddamn motherfucking kid. I'm not. Oh, anyway, chat, we're talking about my future plans for streams. What I'm thinking, chat, is I do maybe like a couple streams that are later in the day. Maybe I'll split it half and half. I'll split it half and half. So I'll do like some earlier streams for the British and some later streams for the Americans. And everyone wins, except for like the Aussies. But everyone wins. You know what I mean? Like everyone wins. But you have to keep in mind, chat, I leave Starbucks on March 2nd and I will be moving shortly after that. So it'll take a bit. British only streams. Right. Chat. So I do have to tell you I'm moving yet. No, I'm sorry. I'm never doing that again. I'm so sorry. I don't know who that was. Smidge, if you're here, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was. I'm so sorry. I don't know who that was. In a platonic, non-parasocial way, you're pretty. Oh, thank you. I rolled out of bed. That's this. You guys like my hairstyle? It's called rolled out of bed. I'm going to call you Michela Farts a lot. Hope you like that. That's so... I don't even know how to say that word. The word that's like coquette? Coquette? I don't know what it's called. Chat, guess what? Dude, as a British person, we do not sound like that. You do. I hate to break it to you. Depending on where you're from. Because sometimes I hear a British person talk and they sound kind of funny to me. I definitely do not. Congratulations. Congrats. I'm proud of you. What was I going to say? Chat, I forgot to tell you. Are we listening? This is my microphone. This is my microphone. Chat. Yes? Guess what? What? I know you guys were asking for a hair tutorial because a lot of girls don't know. A lot of, not girls, a lot of people who have my type of hair, curly hair, there's not a lot of YouTube videos on how you can like properly take care of it that doesn't have like super expensive products. My hair routine is fairly, not cheap, but it's fairly priced in comparison to other people's. And, you know, I've been styling my curly hair since I was a kid, so I feel like I've learned, but I didn't really have anyone to teach me. It was just a lot of trial and error. So I figured I could be your girl if you have hair like mine and you don't know how to take care of it. So I made a like hair tutorial thing, or at least tutorial for how I do my hair. And then I would love to make more hair videos for YouTube. So that video, if you were wondering, because I know I said like 5 months ago that I was filming it. I filmed it and I didn't like the way it turned out, so I refilmed it. That video will probably be up in about 2 or 3 days. Can I get a yippee? I'm waiting for a yippee. Yeah, yippies. Okay, yippies. So yeah, I've got a new video coming up soon. You know what would be a fun YouTube video now that I'm thinking about it? What if I did a YouTube video that was just a fucking yap sesh? Thoughts? Thoughts on a yap sesh YouTube video? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta tell Amy to open my stream because I bought something. Hold on. Open my stream. Why did I Discord DM them? Hold on. Open my stream. I would love a yap sesh stream. Wait, what type of hair do you have? Because I have 4B. So I have... I don't really have 3A as much anymore. I have 3B, 3C, and I have some 4A. I know you can't tell right now. I can't hear you, but show me. Okay. Hold on, I'm grabbing it. So if you guys don't know, I was telling Amy that one second. I was telling Amy that I can't use my water bottle anymore because it was a Stanley that I got because I just needed a water bottle. I'm not a Stanley girl, I promise. But I just needed a water bottle that could hold a lot of water. And it turns out they're made with lead. So I was like telling Amy, oh, I need to get a new water bottle. And Amy was like, get this one. And I know this one grows mold, but that's if you don't clean it properly. And I will clean it properly. Anyways, here you go. She's cute. So we can match? I can, Amy, I know you, I know you can't hear me, but I can buy you one if you want. Yes? Yes, but I can buy you one. When? I can buy it for you and I can bring it next time I visit you. Make sense? Okay. Okay. Feel like I'm playing charades. Okay, bye, I love you. Bye, I love you. So what happened was, this is the water bottle that I use. Oh, it's full actually. I got it at work. The reason I got it, I work at Starbucks and it was like the Starbucks tumbler, you get it for cheaper. Anyways, so I got it because I needed a water bottle, because if not, I end up with like these all over my desk, right? Like these get all over my desk if I don't have like a reusable water bottle. Because we don't drink from the tap here, we drink from bottled water and I pour them in the cup. Anyways, basically because I live upstairs, any food or drinks I bring upstairs, I end up not bringing downstairs for a while, unless they're bowls, because I don't want my parents to yell at me, right? So the reason that I stopped using this, because yeah, these have lead at the bottom, but you only get exposed to the lead if it breaks. But I stopped drinking from this because I got COVID and I drank from this while I had COVID. And you guys know how weird I am with germs. My brain won't let me drink from that. Even though I've washed it, I've fully washed it, I've cleaned it. There's no more COVID bacteria on it. I know that, but I can't drink from it anymore. So, and it has lead in it. So I got this one that does not have lead. This one does not have lead. And I will wash it properly. Hi, Paige. Goes crazy sometimes. Yeah, I know. And I've got it really bad. I've got it really, really bad. But yeah. What if you forget at like 3 a.m. and you drink from it? So I have this issue where I can't drink from, I don't share a room with anybody. These have only ever been mine, but because these are old and I've drank from it even a little bit, like, you know, so like, let's say I'm eating and I eat in my room, like at this desk. All I do is I just push the keyboard back. I eat here. Now imagine, oh my God, spicy. I love spicy food. Oh my God, spicy. I need water. Drink a sip of it. Why is this water warm? In my head. My head goes, why is this water warm? And then I'll sit here in a second and I'll just freeze. Whenever I come into contact with something that grosses me out, I just freeze for a second and process. So I process it. I realize it's the wrong bottle. I put it down and then I freeze again for a little bit because it grosses me out. And then I grab the correct bottle. That's what happens. Water spills everywhere when you open it and you have it for too long. Yep. You don't drink it all? Not always. Sometimes I get a water like right before I go to bed. I chug a little bit of it to take medicine or whatever the fuck, vitamins, whatever the fuck. I didn't take my vitamins today. Right. I actually have to buy new vitamins soon because these ones only come in 3 flavors, cherry, raspberry, and orange. And I don't like the orange one, so I eat the other 2 flavors. But now there's really only the orange ones left in the bottle, which means I'm going to have to buy new vitamins soon because it's kind of an issue. And remember how I said I usually take them with water. You know, I don't have any water, but I do have orange juice. So it's fine. I really only need a drink for my iron tablets. So you just reminded me to take my meds. Congrats. Yeah. You just reminded me to take my gummies. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm a genius. This is the moment. Okay. Got it. And then let me chew these really quickly. Awesome. You can't take it without juice? I can. Doesn't mean I want to. Okay. Anyways, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Drink your juice, girl. Do you guys like your orange juice with or without the pulp? If you are new here, you should know I'm not a picky eater. I'm probably one of the least pickiest eaters you will ever meet. I eat most things. Literally, the only two foods that I won't eat are olives and ginger. I'm like the least pickiest eater in the world. My reasoning is if foods have weird textures, it does bother me, but if the food tastes good for some reason, my mind prioritizes taste over texture. That's why when I had COVID, I was really worried. And I was like, oh my God, if I lose my taste, I don't know what I'm going to do, because there are so many foods I wouldn't eat because of the texture. But if the food tastes good, I can usually get past the texture. Like, I'm not a picky eater at all, right? Like, I'm not a picky eater. It's hard for me to find foods that I won't eat, right? That's the moral of the story. Do you like sushi? Sushi is my favorite food. My favorite foods are sushi, street tacos like birria tacos, carne asada tacos, which I just had last night. Pho. Oh, I love pancit. But I don't eat it that often. What have I not said? I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, I like most foods. And I also, I don't like rice. Oh, I couldn't survive without rice. Oh my God, you want to know something that was so funny? You guys know how I do like my Instagram Q&As? So I did a Q&A and someone on the Q&A went full caps. Now keep in mind, chat, the first tag you see when you click onto my stream, the first tag is Filipino. And when you go on Twitter, there's the Filipino flag emoji. And then when you go on Instagram, there's the Filipino flag emoji. And then when you go on TikTok, I think the emoji's there too, right? Someone on my Instagram Q&A asked me, wait, are you really Filipino? Or are you actually Filipino? Because I saw the flag. And I went, no, I just really like the design of the flag, so I put it in all of my bios. I think it just looks really cute. I think it's just like a really like whoever like worked on the design for that, like you really ate. Like boots the house down, sis. Whoever made the Filipino flag design, like you ate. I just love it so much. I feel like sometimes when I answer things sarcastically, I just look like an asshole. Once again, this was free and I made this for myself. I do not spend any money at Starbucks. Just wanted to clarify that. But yeah, they asked me that and I was like, no, I just think the flag looks cute. Sometimes I worry because obviously like you guys don't know me personally. I'm a very sarcastic person in real life. I answer most questions sarcastically, which is kind of a red flag, I know, but sorry. I just think it's funny to answer questions sarcastically if they're like obvious questions, you know? But then I'm like worried. I'm like, one day I'm going to be sarcastic to the wrong person and they're going to think I'm mean. One day they're just going to think I'm so fucking rude, you know? Bah, I'm dying. That's too funny. Oh my God, it's just so like, it was on my Pinterest board. Like, imagine. It is funny. Thanks. Bats eyelashes. Chat, I have a question. Okay. So I have wanted for the longest time to get, not lash extensions. I've wanted for the longest time to get a lash lift. You can't tell right now because I'm not wearing any makeup. I have really long eyelashes, but they go like straight out because of my genetics. They just go straight out. So I really want to get a lash lift, but I was told with a lash lift, you can't wear mascara. Do you think I should just keep wearing mascara or do you think I should just say fuck it and try to get the lash lift? Because like low key, like look, my eyelashes are so long, but you can literally see they literally just go straight out. You know? I use eyelash curlers. Eyelash curlers don't do jack shit unless there's already mascara on my eye. But you know, do it. Fuck it. Lash lift because it would last longer and better. I've really been like going back and forth and thinking about it. I remember like at one point, like months ago, I even asked my sister. I was like, I don't know what I should do. Why is my fucking camera? My camera is my biggest op right now. It's perfect. Okay, I'm not touching it. I'm so lucky I have naturally curly eyelashes. Listen, I don't care about having straight lashes because the top of my head is curly. I'm Filipino too, but I'm mixed and my eyelashes aren't like that SMH. I think I have my mom's lashes, if I'm being honest. I think I have my mom's eyes as a whole. Growing up, I've always been told, like, whether, how do I word this? If I'm out in public with both of my parents, people will say that I look like literally like the perfect in between of both my parents. But if I'm also out with one parent, they're like, oh my God, you guys look so similar. I don't see it as much. I see that I look like my dad. I think I look like my mom a little bit because I have her eyes on her nose. Like when we take photos, I'm like, oh yeah. I don't know whose eyebrows these are. And I don't know whose hair this is because my mom used to have curly hair as a kid. And my dad is bald. But he had really curly hair too. So I think, but my dad had like an afro. So I think his curls were tighter. So I think that I have a mix of both of their hairs on my head because also I have 4 different curl patterns. So I literally think I have like a mix because I've got like 4 different curl patterns on my head. And then the top of my head grows in wavy. So maybe it's a mix. I've got my mom's nose, my mom's eyes, dad's lips. I've got my dad's skin tone. I think I've got my dad's metabolism, and I don't know where I get my height from. My mom is really short. My dad's like a couple inches taller than me. I don't know. Nobody's home. I don't know. You know say. Oh my God, chat. You know who has been yelling at me so much? And I know you guys warned me of this. The Duolingo motherfucker has been screaming at me to go back to Duolingo. Like screaming at me in my emails. Being like, it's been 6 days. It's been 7 days. How do I tell Duolingo that I lost? The last time I played Duolingo was when I lost my voice. How do I tell Duolingo since then? I lost my voice. I got a cold. I got COVID. And then there was a strike. And then I was overworked at work. So I've been exhausted. How do I tell that to Duolingo? Because the bird thinks I've abandoned him. I think the Duolingo bird has abandonment issues. Duolingo bird guilt trips me. Yeah. I think he's like the clingy girlfriend. You know? Guys, she didn't pay for it. Bro, the marketing team is correct. Yeah, that's right. I did not pay for Duolingo. You're correct. With all the enemies he makes, fair enough. No, because it's like, why is he so needy? Why is he so needy? Like, God, hop off. Bro, gaslight, gatekeeps, and girl bosses. Yes. Oh my gosh, chat. You guys know how I said I was filming the hair video the same day that I was filming the makeup, the makeup video, like the get ready with me makeup video for my alt TikTok account? Because I also got a Q&A that was like, oh, how do you do your eyes? I was gonna make it into a TikTok, like how I do my eyes, because everyone likes, you know how I do like the black eyeliner with like the smoky eye with like the mascara. So a lot of people on my Instagram Q&A asked me how I was gonna do that, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna film a tutorial for you guys on my second account. I go to film it, it deletes the last half of the video, so I do have to refilm it, but I'm not going anywhere today, so I can't be asked to put on makeup because I'm not going anywhere today. If I was going somewhere today, I would. I think I'm going somewhere. Oh no, I have work tomorrow. Then what is today? Saturday. Monday I'm going somewhere, so I'll probably film it Monday. I was thinking about doing it right now on stream, but I'm like, Chat, I am such a flop on TikTok right now. I don't know what to do. Literally, the internet only wants me if I'm with my friends or if I'm speaking in fucking pig Latin. But obviously, I don't want to do that because I genuinely think I have never been more annoyed and annoying. Annoyed at both my content and the people who were coming to watch me, and annoying other people, like, ever. But for some reason, TikTok only likes me if I'm doing those two things. TikTok doesn't even like my singing videos anymore. TikTok used to eat my singing videos and now they don't. So it's like I'm in this weird thing where I'm like, I don't know what they want. And then I posted a Pig Latin video the other day with Ollie because one time I did that with Ollie and it did really well. I posted one and it flopped. I don't think I'm ever going to be big on TikTok ever again because like I'm trying so hard. I'm posting so many different things. When I open TikTok, I go to like 20 different profiles, see if they post me or diff one of them. Thanks. TikTok only gives me ads from now on. It's weird. Yeah, I know. Speaking of ads, Chad, if you guys ever see me doing ads, y'all better support. Like on TikTok, y'all better be like, oh my God, Michela, I'm gonna buy 25. Like, if y'all ever see that shit, people are so mean to me on TikTok. I can't live like this anymore. TikTok needs to cut back on the ads. Have y'all got that fucking oil pulling TikTok ad? Because I swear to God, it's like TikTok after TikTok after TikTok after TikTok. Michela, I'm broke. That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. I feel like here was the point, and you're over here. Yes, I hate it. Yes, dude. Omega lol. Dude, or the fucking, what's it called? The fucking chamoy pickle kits. Who is out here buying a goddamn chamoy pickle kit? Who the fuck wants that? I don't want that. I like pickles like the next guy. I'm not gonna go out here and wrap a fucking pickle, soak it in red 40, and then wrap it in a fruit by the foot. And then put some fucking tahini on it. I'm not doing that. I hate the ads about the stupid alpha wolf. Oh, you know which TikToks are really funny? The fucking... Wait, hold on. The ones that are like me. Okay, when I get obsessed over a TikTok trend, usually the rest of the Discord server like joins in with me. And one that Ollie and I typically are like going through the phase right now is Ollie and I keep going, I have an idea. Let's play Poke the Nanny, where you find a broom and you sharpen a broomstick and you poke the nanny till she bleeds. It's like my favorite. It's so good. It's so good. Or the I'm taking Bebop to the K-pop store today. I'm so happy. I love K-pop. Or the fucking, you know which one I'm seeing on my For You page all the time? The fucking, that one dance. The like that one. I can't think of the song right now. I can't think that one too is just everywhere. I was gonna film a cover of me doing it and then I forgot. I'm so happy. I love K-pop. Like she's everywhere. This has become a yap sesh. My stream has just become a yap sesh. I'm gonna switch to just chatting because like you and chat, we all know damn well I'm not playing Wizard 101 today. Insta is giving me so many monkey videos on my For You page during Black History Month. My For You page called me the N-word today. There's a TikTok trend that's like, I look for you in the stars, and then the next slide is like the stars edited to say a word, and I just got called the N-word on my For You page. I'm so happy. I love K-pop. Oh my gosh, chat, there was this really cute TikTok that was posted that Amy Gucky and I were tagged in that VidCon posted. I want those photos. I want those photos so bad. I've never seen those photos. I don't know how they turned out on the little disposable camera. I don't know if anyone saw it because I reposted it, but I want those photos. I'm such a sucker for disposable cameras. Are you going to VidCon? I am. I'm going to VidCon Anaheim. I'm going to TwitchCon San Diego. Any convention that is taking place in California, probably 99.9% of the time I will be going to, because I don't know if you knew this. I live in California. I know. I also plan on going, like, honestly, if there's any convention that's in America, realistically, I'm going to it because it's just easier for me to go to. Like, I won't be going to UK TwitchCon, EU TwitchCon. I won't be going to it because it's the same time as Anaheim, and Anaheim is 6 days after my birthday also. So, like, you know, go taxes. I want to go to VidCon, TwitchCon so much, but I'm so broke, sobs. Yeah, it's nice because I can just drive there. Most of the time I will get a hotel just because it's a bit easier, but you know, like at least I can drive there. VidCon is exactly the day of one of my exams. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but you guys, we just talked about it, how I was in college when I first started content for like a little bit. So quite literally I was in my second semester of my freshman year of college. and I was taking 8 classes, and I was like, oh, I'm going to TwitchCon San Diego. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going. Got the Airbnb, planned on drive. Katie's and Frognot were coming to my place, and then we were going to drive up there, and we were going to stay with Ollie and Moonsy and all that. I'm like, I don't care, right? So I was like, I'm going to go. So we'd walk the convention floor, and then we'd go to parties at night. And then I'd wake up really early in the morning, and I would write, because I was taking African American studies. I was taking Chicana studies. I was taking 2 statistics classes. I was taking Ollie Heike Hate Me. I was taking a bunch of other classes. Thank you for the raid. And so literally, like, we would leave for TwitchCon. Ollie, I'm talking about we're doing a Yap sesh, but right now I'm talking about me during TwitchCon San Diego, like, randomly posting up with, like, my iPad trying to write my assignments in between us doing things. So basically I got out of 3 of my classes, but the other classes I still had to do homework for. And most of those classes were like essay-based classes, which I fucking hate writing essays, but that's just how college was during the pandemic. It was all asynchronous, like, essay work. And I think I wrote maybe 3 essays in my time in that Airbnb, and then dropped the classes because they were asking me to write like 7 or 8 essays per night. And I literally gave up. I fully threw in the towel. I was enrolled in Chicana studies, African American studies, Asian American studies, 1 speech class, which I kept. I stayed in that one. English, 2 stats classes. I think that was it. And I dropped out of Chicana studies, and I took it the next semester. Everything that I dropped out of, I ended up taking the next semester. I dropped out of Asian American studies. I dropped out of one of my stats classes, and I was left with 4, and they were the 4 that I got excused for. And then the next semester came, and I took those classes that I dropped. It was real bad. It was real bad. Real interesting. So yeah, going to conventions while in school, it don't really work. It don't really work. So whenever I do go back to school, it'll probably be harder for me to go to conventions. I will not lie, but that's the future. That's the future. Going to do dual credit next year. Wish me luck. Best wishes. Wait, Ollie, why have you ended? Why have you ended so early? Also, you said, wait, Ollie, are you still here? You pinged for Overwatch. And I said yesterday, I said last night, hey, I'm going to be on at 1 because I have things to do and I'm going to be tired and all that shit. And then Ollie was like, okay, I can do a later day stream. Ollie goes live at his usual time, pings for Overwatch, and then did not play Overwatch. And he did not go live later. We were meant to play Overwatch like an hour ago. I'm glad he forgot because I didn't want to play on stream. I don't know. I have a thing. I don't like playing Overwatch on stream. He did 4 hours. I'm proud of him. Y'all, you have been letting me yap for an hour and 10 minutes. Are you dead ass? Are you dead ass? But short hikey hate me stream. We did the Google form thing and he just forgot about multiple things. Yeah, of course he did. Let's get you to bed, Gramps. Oh, I've got a ping in my Discord. My Discord. Little lover. No, we want to hear you yap. Pause. Should I do more just like, what if I did like a daily, like once a week yap sesh stream? That is so hard for me to say. Yap sesh. Yap sesh stream. Yes. By the way, chat, if you ever do miss a stream, I do have a VODs channel now on my YouTube, where my VODs are getting uploaded semi-regularly. They're a bit out of order right now, but we have the Dark Eyebrows channel, and we also have the Dark Eyebrows VODs channel. So they're both on there. If you're not subbed to my YouTube, my main YouTube, what are you doing? If you are subbed, awesome. If you're not subbed to my VODs channel, that's a little bit more understandable because it's smaller, but what are you doing? Yeah, I've got two videos that I'm working on, but one of them's been postponed because of the flooding. It wasn't that fun. The flooding was not fun. Oh my God, chat, it was so funny. Yesterday, I was walking around work. My coworker, keep in mind, I'm supposed to coach people when they have their phones out on the floor, yada, 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 right? My coworker takes his phone out. He's talking on the headset. He goes, hold on. Takes his phone out in front of me. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're on the floor. And he goes, hold on. And I'm thinking, okay, it's important. He takes his phone out and he goes, okay, y'all, sorry. I had to check on my phone really quick to make sure I'm not tripping. I didn't want y'all to think I was crazy. He was like, did anyone else feel the earth shake just now? And I guess we were all just casually like going about our day, and there was an earthquake and none of us noticed. It was a 4.8? And like he was like, did no one else feel the earth moving? And like we were all just going about our days, because I guess there was an earthquake and none of us noticed, basically. Like, oh well, I personally did not notice the earthquake. 4.7, yeah, still big. I did not notice the earthquake, which is fine. I remember one time I was like half awake in bed, and we had an earthquake, and I woke up and thought I was having sleep paralysis, so I went back to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, it was an earthquake. My Kelly friend told me about it, and I was like, what happened? Yeah, my high school, well, not my high school, I don't go there anymore, but my old high school, there were people that were posting that were like, we had an earthquake, so we had to go like wait on the field, and I was like, it was that big? Because if you live in California, you know, like the earthquakes, an earthquake is an earthquake, you know, like most of the time it's just like, oh, the ground shakes a little bit and we all do the thing. I kid you not, this is what every single person from California does when there's an earthquake. This is my impression of anyone who's from California experiencing an earthquake. Going about my day, And then they open Twitter. Oh my God. Did anybody else feel that earthquake? Post. That's literally to the T what happens. That's like to the T what happens. Is it's literally just I need to go on Twitter. Hashtag LA, hashtag earthquake. Did anybody else feel that earthquake? That is literally what we do. That is the LA culture. OMG, Michael, do you like Goosebumps? Then you will love Tales of the Crypty. I don't really know anything about Goosebumps, I'm gonna be honest. Or, oh my God, chat, one time there was an earthquake while I was at the beach. That one was not fun. I love telling that story. Basically, my friends and I, we like to like body surf. Like, so we go like to like here in the waves. I've been doing this since I was a kid. Like we go in the water to like here. And suddenly all of the waves disappeared. And suddenly we were just stood on sand and all the water's gone. So I take my tail end and I just fucking run. Because usually when all of the water disappears around you, that's not a good sign. That usually means that there's going to be a huge fucking wave. You know, like a tsunami type wave. So immediately I run out of the ocean. This was back when, like, do you guys remember? I don't know anyone in LA if you guys remember. Do you guys remember maybe like 3 or 4 years ago when there was that week where we had like 6 or 7 like earthquakes? So it was that week. It was the first earthquake. The first one. That one really big one. It was that one. And I was at the beach, of course. But basically, this huge wave comes up overhead. And I'm talking massive fucking wave. And my friend is stood there right underneath where the wave is going to crash. And he's just like... And I yell, Justin, run! And then all I see before the wave swallows all of us whole is I see him go like this. He's looking at the wave. He goes, and then the wave swallows us all whole. Like, I kid you not. So then I'm just sat there fighting for my life. I didn't get to hold my breath. I didn't get to go before the water took us under because I was telling my fucking friend to run. So we wash up on shore. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. But basically my body gets like flung onto the shore. So I ended up fine, right? I ended up fine. We're all sat there like just like, what the fuck happened? Is everyone good? Like, cool. My friend who was taking a nap on the beach while the rest of us went in the water, she walks up and goes, oh my God, did you guys feel that earthquake? I am not friends with this girl anymore, by the way. But it was funny. She was just like, oh my God, did you guys feel that earthquake? No, we didn't. No, not even a little bit. Actually, I actually thought it was, I thought it was a plane flying over my head. That sounds so scary. Reason number 17 why I don't like big bodies of water. I don't want to be scared of water, if that makes sense. Like, I had a fear of roller coasters. like at some point in my life, and I realized, keep in mind, I love roller coasters. One thing about me, you guys know, I like record on like every roller coaster ride I've ever been on because I love like roller coaster rides and stuff. And my reasoning for getting over my fear of roller coasters is I was like, yes, people have died on roller coasters. The realistic chance of that happening to me isn't that high. I think it's stupid for me to be afraid of roller coasters. I was mostly afraid of them because I don't like heights, which is something I also got over because I think it's like, for me, stupid for me to be afraid of it because I'm like, I don't want to live my life in fear, even though it's weird because I have a fear of germs. But you know what? You pick and choose. So yeah, I was one of those things where I was like, I'm going to get over it. I used to be scared of water because I used to not know how to swim, but I learned how to swim when I was like 9 or 10. I learned how to swim really late. So I used to kind of be afraid of water, but not really, you know? Hi. The way that I learned how to swim was I used to live in an apartment complex. And I noticed that I like went out from underneath my floaty and I went like this and I was like, holy shit, I think I just swam. So then me being me with my big ass ego, nobody else was at the pool in the apartment complex. So I don't know why my parents let me go by myself. They probably did because I always begged them to, but I jumped straight into the deep end knowing that I had just learned how to swim for the first time ever. Just like I did one stroke and I was like, oh my God, I know how to swim. I get out, I jump in the deep end, no floaties, no nothing. Suddenly I'm drowning. Suddenly I'm not swimming. Fight or flight kicks in. I start swimming and I swim to the shallow end and I almost didn't make it all the way because I got really tired, but I made it. There was one guy that was sat on one of the chairs and he was reading a magazine. And all he does when I get to the shore, I'm taking a break. I'm like, like I really almost just died, you know? He's reading, he goes, that was almost real bad, wasn't it? And then went right back to reading. Instead of, you know what I mean? I was like, really? Are you dead ass? Like, what would have happened if I would have just started floating in the water? Like, dead ass? Like, are you for real right now? Let's unpack this one. What were you getting at? With that? Nah, yeah, I know. It was so fucking funny. Is there anything else that I need to talk about? I'm like, chat, what am I missing here? Excuse me? I gave you guys my Starbucks update, told some stories. I gave you guys my content update. Oh, would you guys rather me post music covers on my YouTube or on TikTok? Like fully like music covers like that I film. Probably realistically I'd film them on my phone just because I don't like, whoa, my eye just did a weird thing. I'd probably film them on my phone and play the song on my iPad because I just don't like, when I sing into this mic, I don't like the way it sounds. I don't know why. YouTube, my only issue with posting covers on YouTube is it scares me. Also, chat, another thing. I'm getting a new alert box done soon. And I'm getting a new profile photo for Twitch. I was thinking of either getting art done or using a photo of me. And I know you guys are gonna be like, what? What the fuck? Listen, this has been my profile photo. She's been my profile photo since I started on Twitch when I was 17. I'm like halfway to 21 right now. It's been years. I think I need a new profile photo. So along with the profile photo, I have a new alert box coming with new alerts and new sounds. So the new alert box is, I have a follow. It's going to be a different follow alert completely. It's going to be a new raid alert completely. Bits are now going to be text to speech. Subs, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 all have different alerts, or they will. It's not done yet. They're all going to have different alerts, and they're also going to be text to speech. So, which means when you sub to me, you can leave a little message and it'll read out loud, right? I used to have that when I first started out, but it broke and I just never fixed it. So that'll be text to speak now. That'll be fun. It's not like a full rebrand, but it's just like, just some changes, you know? My account hasn't really changed much since I was 17, and I'm not 17 anymore. Am I brain rotting? Do some of the instruments in this song sound like the Overwatch lobby? You're brain rotting. Well, I have my music on very quiet. I can't hear it. When you boot up initially, I don't know. I'll let you know when we play Overwatch, and like, I will end stream in like 15, 20 minutes, and we can test your theory. Oh my God, I thought I flashed my address on my screen really quick. I got scared. I got scared. You are brain rotting? Yeah. But yeah, so that'll be fun. New profile photo. Actually, I might end right now. Ollie, do you want to play now? I gotta pee, that's why. I don't really want to... I'm like, if I'm thinking about ending anyway and I gotta pee, I might. Michela, don't leave us. I'm sorry. Down, okay. Was there anything else I'm missing that I was missing? Alert box, profile photo. We talked about me doing full-time content. We talked about me quitting Starbucks. We talked about my love for food. We showed you guys my water bottle. I don't think I'm missing much. Question mark. I don't think I'm missing much. I think that's everything. Yeah. All right, we're gonna raid. Let's see. Who are we going to? Let me see who's live. I'm scrolling through. I follow a lot of people on Twitch. Jesus fuck. We're gonna go to you. Hold on. Stick around for the raid, or I'll cry and maybe shit my pants a little bit. John Nay. Okay. What's our raid message gonna be today? Thank you for streaming, lovely. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your guys' day. Thanks for not having me play games and for still watching even though I wasn't playing games. Thank you for that. We're gonna raid into John Nay. Oh my God, is John Nay ending? No, we're fine. You know what would be a really funny raid message? Okay, when you guys go over to John Nay's channel, everyone just type, "Hi, Tubbo." That's the raid message. Don't spam it. I swear to God, if you guys spam it, I will ban you in my own chat. And you don't want that. So if you spam, you're done. You're done. I will take a screenshot of your username and I will have my mods ban you myself. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day, night, and or evening. I will be live either tomorrow or the next day. Probably not tomorrow because I have work, so probably the next day because I don't want to wake up really early and then be in a pissy mood. Not fun. These are the links to all my socials. Oh, shit. Why isn't it working? Socials. And then I have a ceasefire command, by the way, if you want to do some research on how you can support Gaza. There you go. What am I forgetting? Make sure you guys stay hydrated. Make sure you're eating all your food, drinking all your water. Tell someone you love them, even if it's just yourself. Be kind to yourselves. That's all I can ask. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys next stream.